Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Roy Jones Jr.'s entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Mike Tyson's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
With a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats, from Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr. His adversary, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson!
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. There's that overhand right. You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play against Tyson?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're a backup Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how vulnerable he is mentally. And a frustrating style like this can really bring that vulnerability out.
Blocks it away. Unable to score with the hook. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Now there's the hook by Roy Jones Jr., and he does it superbly. He comes with, that's a huge left he just scored with. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Halfway through this round here. He got hit, but he sent it right back. Oh, what an exchange! Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Missed the target with that hook. Jones's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now.
You know from watching his career, Roy Jones Jr. is not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight. But right now, he cannot afford to engage in this fight after being hurt so badly. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Cus D'Amato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Zones in on that overhand right. Roy Jones Jr.'s recovered here. This is a stunning turn of events here. He was hurt. He was tagged earlier on in this round, but now he's trying to take control.
Well, his opponent might have burnt himself out, used himself up a little bit, you know, throwing all those punches. And right now, the other guy's looking pretty good.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Jones is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's 10 seconds to go here in the second round. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
You're looking good. Keep those hands moving.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference a rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him, they revived him, they massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement. Good to go.
Keep doing what you're doing.
crashes home with the uppercut.
Keep your head moving.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roy Jones. Hard charging with that right hand.
Focus.
And yet another big shot comes in. Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count.
Pace yourself.
Able to cover up that gut. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Mike Tyson. Halfway through this round. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson.
Work the body.
Tyson's punch didn't come close. Blocks away that headshot. Tyson's crushed by a huge uppercut.
Use the ring. Use the ring. Side to side.
Overhand right can be so effective.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Gets rid of that body shot. Left hand came after the jab. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Keep working the body.
And we come to the end of the round.
You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up and fighting his fight. Focus for me.
Take your time out there. Take your time. Keep the pressure up. Don't follow him. Cut the ring off, right?
Mike Tyson's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
Jones is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Relax. Guard your head.
Blocks the headshot. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Mike Tyson's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
He missed with that headshot. Roy Jones Jr.'s been hurt. Boy, and banging away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
One, two, three, four.
Jones is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Tyson's hit by a counter punch there. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expected them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Mike Tyson's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Jones's punch is far off the target. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hey, listen to me. When he misses with a punch,
The start of the 6th round. Jones has got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
Keep your distance.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Solid shot, the left hand came in. Did you see that? That was a big shot that scored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Tyson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.